Hey guys, welcome back to Delaware Acre. I have found more moldy squash. So these Illinois squash, the giant crooked neck pumpkin that I grew, and you'll see in just a second, the smaller rampicante that I grew are just not storing well in my house. And I don't have a root cellar, and I'm too scared to put them in the basement because I'm worried I might forget about them down there and they might rot and be a mess. So I don't have the best storage situation right here. This shelf is right on my main floor outside the kitchen, and I think it's just too warm. So I'll show you how I try to salvage these. So these rampicante are actually they have a little bit of give to them. So I like I said, these were moldy. This one actually, it looks the best, but it doesn't look like it's storing that well, and it's very flimsy. So this part feels more solid, but I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these up. This is what the neck looks like. I already peeled it. I think I'm gonna keep them separate. I think I'll put these in the crock pot, and then I have one more, don't mind my mess, I have one more Illinois squash that's really big that I wanna use up. I'm gonna go ahead and chop these up. I'm gonna get them in a crock, and then I'll get that other one chopped up and get them in that roaster. So I have a little peeling station set up here. This is one of the rampicante that, it's kind of green, so, but it still has a good color flesh in there. You can see all the moisture dripping out. So just peeling these up. And then I'll just roll this whole thing up and put it into the compost. The lighting's not the best in here today. Got a nice flesh on it. So yeah, so the bulb part where the seeds are, there's not a whole lot of meat in there because these, as you can see, the ring of meat is kind of small. So I'm actually just not even gonna bother with these because I have plenty of pumpkin already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and compost this, and then I'll just harvest the necks. So I'll just peel this and use this. There's something so therapeutic about chopping vegetables or chopping fruit. And I don't know if it's shared by everyone or if there's other people out there, but I don't know, just standing here chopping the squash up and putting it into this crock pot was so relaxing. I almost didn't even want to speed up the footage because, you know, it would just, even just editing it and watching the video again and again, it just, I don't know, I very much enjoy watching people chop vegetables. Is that weird? So I had these two guys in the fridge, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, these should all fit. Yeah, so this is that one Illinois squash. I probably have enough room. I don't know if I could fit that other big one in here. So, I might just wait to do the one that's waiting in there. I don't know. I guess I would roast it at 300. I'll go to 250. Give myself a little more time. I didn't intend on leaving the pumpkin in there for 5 hours, but it's a good thing I had it on a really slow roast. So a few pieces got a little scorched on the sides, but it ended up turning out okay. There is a lot of fluid. You can see that there's a lot of fluid released from the pumpkin once I put it into this container. I ended up running it through the blender just to get it smooth, and that fluid was necessary just to get it so that it would blend. So homemade pumpkin puree tends to be a little more liquidy than store-bought pumpkin puree, canned puree, just because it needs that fluid in order to get it to to blend down so that you can pour it. The crock pot rampicante squash is a completely different color. It almost looks like it would be a different texture, but it's not. I ended up blending that too, and ended up with I think it's, what's this, 6 bags, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quart bags of the Illinois squash, and I think that's 4 bags of the rampicante. And you can see the difference in the color of this puree. I am absolutely amazed in the difference of the color. So stay tuned to see what we end up using them in, what recipes, and how we end up utilizing all this squash, all this pumpkin. Until the next video, I hope you're well. Take care. Bye.